Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Cancer, for a meditative session, I got Rafiki from The Lion King. So I'm gonna post the scene in the description box, but if you guys know, if you've seen The Lion King, which I feel like a lot of you have, then you understand that like he's kind of the messenger, I want to say. Like Simba's like being all emo and like depressed, and Rafiki comes out of nowhere, right? And he's trying to like, everything that he says is like proving Simba wrong, I want to say. Like everything he says is like, oh yeah, my dad's dead. And he's like, no, he's not. He's like, oh, like, who are you? Like he's asking like kind of these basic questions, but at the same time, they're not really basic. And I feel like there's somebody, like there's a messenger or something coming for you, Cancer. Like I want to say like a Rafiki type vibe, right? Because they have like a message to give to you, and I feel like it's an important message, but there's only one way like you could really hear it, I want to say, and it's if, I don't know if you have to be at like the right vibe to get it, or if it's like timing, or if it's like 100% gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how this message is going to be received by you, but I do know that like I feel like they're going to send some sort of messenger to you, because you have to get something that you're not getting. And I feel like they're going to have to try to like, I feel like they've been trying to show you something, but you don't see it, so they have to kind of bring somebody to help you. It could literally be like your sister pointing something out to you. It could literally be like your dog. Like it's not, you know what I mean? It could be anyone. I'm like, don't expect to see like Rafiki running around, right? But at the same time, like, do expect like to be taught something. I don't know, everyone's gonna have like a different message, but yeah, a lot of the messages from The Lion King were like just like, who are you? Telling him his dad's not dead, and then he's telling him to like try to like learn from the past, right? So I mean, there could be something about the past, there could be something about pain, right? Because that's what he's trying to help Simba with, like his pain. But for everyone, it's going to be different. But yeah, I do think like someone is going to try to like bring you a message, and it's going to come in like a divine way. But again, the way the divine works is always like interesting. So I don't really know what you would expect. But yeah, definitely expect a message though. They're trying to communicate with you. If you're seeing like fours a lot, I would say that's like definitely confirmation. But yeah, Cancer, let's pull some cards and get more into this. Okay, Cancer, so I feel like what is trying to be told to you is like really like that's the beginning of this, right? Because I feel like with this 10 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, do you see how there's like a rainbow in both of these pictures? And there's like kind of like as a portal here, a portal here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a gateway here, a vibe of like energy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, again, I think this is the energy of receiving the message, like Rafiki coming to come visit you type vibe. Like however they're giving this message, maybe I'm like to put like part of this message, you know, like the beginning, but I'm not, I don't know, like again, it's for everyone, it's going to be different, but there's like a message that has to get to you, right? This is like the message, I feel, and I feel like it has a lot to do with, again, we have the 10 and the 4. We have the 10 and the 6, and that's like a 4, right? 10 minus 6 is 4. So again, I think this is just the way that they really want to communicate to you something. And I feel like, again, what's really sticking out to me is when Simba was like, I feel so guilty. Like he was so guilty over his father's death. He was so guilty about what had happened to his dad, he thought it was like his fault, right? So he was like, he wasn't grieving like everyone else, right? Because everyone else is grieving the death of his dad. But at the same time, yeah, like Simba is, I don't know if I said the right word, but like, yeah, Simba is grieving the death of his dad, Mufasa. And he doesn't he thinks he had a like role to play in this death, right? And I think that's something similar to you. It's like a pain that you're holding on to, that like everyone was grieving the king, but Simba was grieving him in a different way, right? Because he felt guilty. So it's like there's something that you feel like is your fault, I want to say. Like there's some sort of guilt here. And I feel like that's what they want you to understand. Like the message from Rafiki, this is like the message, right? The communication. And it's like telling you that you have to have a shift, right? Because this 10 is the end. And both of these people are receiving information, kind of going towards something new, right? And maybe like at a vibe that is different so that they can receive whatever is coming. Do you know what I'm saying? There's something here about the message. Like this is the message being sent to you. And what they want you to do is to shift your perception about, I feel like, a relationship. So maybe you feel really guilty about a relationship. Maybe you feel like guilty about a breakup. Maybe you feel really guilty about, like, I feel like there's something here with guilt. It doesn't have to necessarily be for everybody the same, but I do feel like a sense of, like, for some of you, it's like guilt. Exactly like when he says that, I feel so guilty for what happened, like he feels like he had some sort of role, right, in this. And I feel like the reason that you need to shift your perception is because there's something coming, right? There's something coming with the abundance and the Ace of Pentacles at the very end and the Eight of Wands here. Again, I'm getting like movement, right? And like a lot of energy, but again, I think it all starts with the way that you shift. And I think the shift has to do with a romantic situation. And I feel like, again, for some of you who are feeling like guilty about a situation, I feel like there's nothing that you need to feel guilty over, because I feel like the Seneschal evokes like some sort of loyalty, some sort of like loyal partner. And if this would have come up in reverse, I would say like, yeah, I feel like, you know, this would be a whole different conversation. But I feel like whether this is you or someone else, I feel like whether this is you or someone else, there's conflict, right? But there's conflict about loyalty. I feel like a conflict about like a question of like, is this person guilty, or even if it's like a reflection of yourself. And I feel like it's not true with the Seneschal coming up upright. It's not true. Like if you're wondering if like someone was loyal or not, I'm seeing like this is loyalty, right? This card means loyalty, but that's what you're conflicted about. You're conflicted about someone's loyalties to you, or you're conflicted about your loyalty to someone else. I don't know if you're Simba or if you're like the other person. Do you know what I'm saying? But like the message that's coming to you is like, to understand that you need to shift your perception and that you were loyal, right? For everyone, it's going to be different. Maybe that like you're questioning someone else, and I would say like that person was loyal. With the dog and the ants mean collaboration, and then we have collaboration again with the Three of Coins. So I'm getting like double confirmation on everything, that like this person is loyal, but that's what you're mentally conflicted about. That's like what this like Rafiki moment is, where you have to kind of understand that it has to be a shift in your perception, right? Or if someone sees you as the guilty party, it has to be a shift in their perception, right? And there's still mental conflict here, but I see a true pair here, right? With the King and the Queen of Wands coming out to clarify the mental conflict. So it could be both this King and this Queen that are in mental conflict. It could be both parties that are in mental conflict. I think it could be actually like both people needing to realize like, what is this like a loyalty? Is this person loyal or not? I think both of you might be questioning each other's loyalty, to be honest, because I see a lot of like twos, right? Like we have these two that are similar. We have communication coming in twice, like 4 and 8 of Wands. So I really think that, again, these people are like one and the same, right? So I feel like there is an energy of like similar energy when it comes to like the mental conflict on like if this person is loyal or not. But I feel like both of these people need to like reevaluate a situation. Like you're being called to reevaluate a certain person, you're being called to reevaluate a certain situation, and I feel like it has a lot to do with loyalty. It has a lot to do with if you can like trust this person. And with the Seneschal coming up right, I would like to say yes, you can. Or if you're feeling guilty about a past situation, they're telling you to change your perception, because yes, like you were always loyal. For everyone, this is going to be like different, but this definitely has to do with loyalty, right? And what abundance is coming towards you, I feel like I'm kind of thinking of like the reevaluation, right? I think that the reevaluation, it's funny to me because I don't even see these people struggling. Like, yeah, it's a strength card and she's trying to like kind of tame this like beast kind of vibe. But to me, it kind of I'm like thinking of a couple right now for some reason. And I think it's like for both of these people, right? I think like both of these people have to reevaluate a situation. Both of these people have to be strong, because I feel like there's like an upcoming, like something's coming. Like there's a with the Two of Wands, that's saying that someone's like going to set out, right? Like someone is going to, or someone's like making a plan, right? And I feel like what the plan is like for reciprocity with the Six of Coins, and like collaboration with another person, right? So I feel like what the person is setting out to do, I feel like it's going to take a lot of strength again, but I feel like this person is headed towards their abundance, right? So I feel like it's very necessary for you to understand that like your perspective on this person has to, I feel like, change, because I don't think that your perspective on this person is correct necessarily. And they do feel like this person has always remained loyal to you, even though like I think that you question it. I think that this person is coming in very loyal. If this is a question of loyalty, I see loyalty, and I see love with the Two of Cups, and I see a true pair. And I see abundance and the Ace of Pentacles. So a very brand new opportunity in a very stable one with abundance, right? We have a lot of pentacles here. We have like equal reciprocity. And I feel like whoever's setting out to like go towards this abundance, they're doing it like with strength. But honestly, I feel like the strength is just the couple again, like figuring out like what happened here. Because I get like a beast and like the girl, and I get like a beast on the girl. So I still see like two energies in this, right? It's like maybe how you guys see each other, right? But at the same time, it's like, do you see how we have two here too, right? Like, again, I do see like a pair here. I mean, I can't like deny it. Again, I think that it's only your ego that is like the culprit to why your perspective is wrong. Because with the Hero here, that's representing the ego to me. And it's like, it's crazy how the ego is representing someone who's like working really hard, but is still like a trickster, right? Still like trying to like pull your, what is it? Like when someone's pulling the wool over your eyes or whatever. It's like someone's trying to trick you, right? Someone's coming in like deceitful, someone's coming in lying, right? That's the vibe here, and that's how you're seeing it. But that's only how you're seeing it if you don't change your perspective on this person. Don't see this for actually what it is. It's a Two of Cups situation. These two people are, a true pair. There is going to be reciprocity, abundance, and Ace of Pentacles. Like, again, all this beautiful energy. But if you remain in this energy, if you stay in the Hero energy, which is the ego, you will literally think that this person is coming like with lies, and you're gonna think that this person is putting a lot of work in, but it's only to like kind of trick you. Like, they have two faces, and they're like not showing me their real face, or they're not telling me the truth, right? And I feel like this is something that's happening fast, which is why, again, like if you guys watch this scene with like Rafiki, he takes them somewhere really, really quick, right? Like, it's a very quick energy. Like, Simba has no idea that Rafiki's coming. Rafiki just comes out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the vibe I'm getting here with this Eight of Wands. It's like, it's a quick energy. And again, it's something that you need to change your perspective on, because again, I have a lot of beautiful cards out here, but I do feel like if you remain in the energy of the Hero, which is like the ego, right? If you remain in fear, if you remain in like it's like fear. It's not a real like reality. It's not real. It's not based in reality. It's like based on your fears, and your fears is that this person's only coming to work things out, but like that they're deceiving you in some sort of way. That this person was always like dishonest and not like loyal. But I think that that's just an energy that you have to like quickly remove, because again, you have to change your perspective on this person. Like, you do. You need to kind of like reevaluate the situation, both of you, and this could be for both of you guys. So yeah, Cancer, very interesting. Let's pull some advice for you guys. so you guys got number 8, Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. I feel like there's so much to this card, but it's coming up with the 8 of Wands. Like, I feel like the 8 and the 8 is here, right? So I feel like this doesn't like make any sense to you. I feel like this is kind of the way that you've had this person pegged down. This, like, you were comfortable in this, like, this conclusion that you came on this person, right? And the conclusion I think that you have is based on your ego. So I feel like what you don't understand is it's not really based in reality. It's based on a fear, right? And then it's like when they're saying life is a mystery, it's like you can't trust sometimes even like the intellect that you use to like come to some sort of conclusion. It doesn't top your intuition and doesn't top like reality, right? That's just like your ego. So I feel like your ego is like trying to tell you something that isn't real. And then it's like, again, with life is a mystery, it's like, I think it's just causing confusion because you don't like understand what's real and what's not real. But I'm telling you now that this is all based in ego, this is all based in fear. And the reality of the situation is that you have to change your perception on a certain situation, because I do see loyalty here. And I think it's hard to understand that, right? Because it's like, again, sometimes we have a very hard time seeing the line between like ego and reality, and like what's based in fear and what's actually true. So I feel like they're just assigned to trust like your intuition, to trust your gut feeling, to trust like that maybe you were wrong, right? Maybe like this person is loyal, even though you're claiming them. You both I think are claiming that this person was not, right? Again, there's like a change in perception. So Mirabai is the saint of true freedom. Love is what sets me free. I'm married to my own soul. I feel like the warning with her is also about like external realities, external pressure. I feel like, again, maybe the external is like the ego, but maybe the external is also just like people around you, right, who have like claimed that this person is disloyal, but in reality you don't see them that way. So again, there's like a thin line between like the ego and the reality, other people and the reality, but they're sending you the sword to set you free. See how we have all this sword energy? They're cutting through like the bullshit, right? And they're helping you with your intuition so that you can understand a certain situation clearly. And they want you to make sure that you're not letting anybody like stand in the way of it. You're not letting fear, your ego stand in the way of it. Because like the truth is that I feel like there is love here, right? Love is what sets me free. Like I think like whatever it is that you love, I think you have to be like loyal to it. And I think like, again, if it causes you to have to change in your reality, again, that like this person, there's something coming to you that's going to change your reality. There's like a message coming to you. It could be like your intuition telling you that you were wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a hard lesson for us to accept sometimes, that we're wrong, or that we were wrong about a person this whole time. But isn't it better for us to be wrong sometimes and that our fear was just fear, and then it's to actually be true? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the actual reality of a situation. And I just really love this card. So yeah, guys, I hope this reading resonates with you. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.